Hi, welcome back to Motor Performance. I'm Mike and behind the camera is Jay. Today we're going to talk about this MK8 Golf GTI. One of the more popular cars we have in the door is the Mark 7 GTI. It's a really popular car for spring spacers and a Remus rear box delete. Later cars started having the OPF filter in place. Now it wasn't difficult to replace, obviously, the exhaust. We could always do the, the rear box delete if you like, but the sound was never the same. It had big center boxes and that sort in place. So the Mark 8 is a very different sort of setup to start with. The car is also built to have the OPF in place. This car has no sound. There's already some footage, I don't know if Jay's played it now. The standard exhaust just makes no sound. It's a warm day today and the fan was actually louder than the exhaust. So it'll be interesting to see what the Remus is going to do. So we're going to have a quick look underneath the car and then we'll have a quick look at the Remus on the floor just to see the differences before we do the afterwards. So you can see that big rugby ball sort of looking box at the back, front of the car, is the OPF. You've got two clamps here, so we'll unbolt both clamps from there, separating the original exhaust with this huge mid-res pipe. As you can see, the pipework goes around the fuel tank to the rear box with the factory tips. The factory tips aren't too bad. Now, if we just cut away from that in a second and then walk across to the Remus. So, this pipe here will actually remove that front resonator. It will keep the OPF in place, or GPF. Remove that front resonator. As you can see, it follows it round by the fuel tank. And then instead of having a rear box, it has a resonator boom tube, I guess, if you like. This is very similar to the Yaris GR. So if you haven't seen the video on that, it was quite interesting to watch. So basically, sound will come through here. This is a hollow box, but it will basically take a lot of the vibration, the resonance out. So it means you can have the sound from having a straight through exhaust, which is what we all want. We want something fairly loud because keeping the GPF in place does sap a lot of the sound, but this should stop a lot of the vibration in the cabin. So it should tone and sound like a straight through, but not be too impactful on the driving. So let's get it fixed and see what we think.